You know that feeling? It's like 8 o'clock at night, the kids are finally in bed, and you're just staring at a mountain of laundry. And the thought of what to make for dinner tomorrow, it feels huge, right? If that sounds at all familiar, you are definitely not alone. Today, we're going to talk about a gentle way to find just a little bit of breathing room in this beautiful, chaotic thing we call motherhood.
This quote just, it hits, doesn't it? This feeling is the reality for so many of us. You push through being so tired, not because you're some kind of superhero, but because you love your family. And that love just requires you to show up day in and day out. It's a heavy weight, but it's a beautiful one too.
So let's talk about that weight for a second. That quote really gets to the heart of it. But before we jump into any kind of solution, it's so important to just acknowledge the invisible burden that we carry.
You know, it all starts with the little things. What's for breakfast? Does this shirt even match? Oh, shoot, are we out of milk? It's this nonstop stream of tiny decisions that just drains your mental battery way faster than any physical work. It's this quiet kind of exhaustion that just builds and builds all day long.
And then there are the invisible tasks, right? That little checklist that's always running in the back of your mind. Remembering picture day, scheduling that dentist appointment, just noticing the paper towels are getting low. It is the constant, unseen work of keeping a whole household running.
So if you feel completely, totally depleted, I really want you to hear this. It is not a lack of motivation. It is not some kind of personal failing. A lot of the time, it's simply a lack of systems. I mean, of course you feel like you're running on empty when you're trying to hold every single thing in your head. This is what we mean by mental load. It's not some abstract idea. It's the very real, concrete tasks of planning every single meal, checking homework, checking school emails, managing not just your own emotions, but everyone else's, scheduling all the appointments, and even knowing where everything is, right down to the spare batteries. It is literally like being the family's external hard drive.
Okay, so we've kind of put a name to that weight. Now, let's talk about how we can gently set some of it down. We're going to shift from the problem to a really practical tool that's all about support, not adding more pressure.
Okay, so this is Mini Mom. And really, it's just what it sounds like, a custom AI assistant designed to be your thinking partner. Its whole job is to help you offload some of that mental labor and give you some relief, and you definitely don't need to be some kind of tech genius to use it. Now, this part is really important, understanding what this tool is and what it's not. It is not a replacement for you. You are completely irreplaceable. It's not a shortcut around your family's values. It's just a thinking partner, a practical tool, a system for relief. It is not more motivation or more pressure, period. All right, so let's get practical. How does this actually work in your real day-to-day life? Let's walk through a few examples of how this can bring some immediate calm to your week. The dreaded question. What's for dinner? It seems so simple, but my gosh, answering it day after day after day is just so draining. You've got to think about what you have in the fridge, who's a picky eater, how much time you actually have. It's a lot. But what if you could just give a simple instruction like this one? Instead of staring into the void of your fridge, you're just giving a clear direction. You're handing off the hard part, the getting started part. And boom, here's what you get back. A clear, organized meal plan and a grocery list that's already sorted for you. Just like that, you've gotten back hours of mental energy this week. See, it's not really about saving time. It's about getting rid of that one nagging decision that just chips away at your peace every single day. That whole burden of planning is just gone. Okay, let's talk about the next one. Homework. Oh, this is such a tough one, right? You absolutely want to support your kid, but you're exhausted. And let's be honest, you might not remember how to explain fractions or, fourth grade math in general. I know I don't. So with a prompt like this, you're not asking for the answer. You're asking for a tool that helps you be a better guide. It's like having a personal tutor on call, one that can give you the right words or the perfect analogy to help your child really get it. It can break down concepts for basically any grade level, whip up a quick study guide, or even give you some practice questions. The whole point is to help you ask better questions so you can guide your child to that amazing aha moment all by themselves. And finally, this one is so important. How do you find a quiet moment for your faith when you're just bone tired? It's that strange paradox, isn't it? The very things that would fill your cup, like prayer or reflection, can sometimes feel like just one more thing on the to-do list.
And this is where a tool like this can be so gentle. It's not replacing your faith, not at all. It's just removing the friction. It's like it's setting the table for you, preparing a quiet space. By asking for a few simple prompts, you can just sit down and connect without having to spend precious energy figuring out how to start. What you get back is something gentle and structured, something designed to help you go deeper, not get in the way. Think of it as just a quiet little invitation back to yourself and back to your faith.
So here is the real takeaway. Using a tool like this, it's not really about just checking off boxes faster. It's about what you get back when all that noise in your head finally starts to quiet down.
And this quote, wow, it really says it all. The practical help with things like dinner and homework, that connects to something so much deeper. It creates the space for that quiet growth to happen. It creates the space for the peace that maybe a tireder version of you was praying for. Because that's what this is really about. It's about creating breathing room for clarity, breathing room to be truly present with your family, and breathing room for you, for your own becoming. It's not about doing more, it's about creating space to be. So that's the question I'd love to leave you with. Just imagine, what could you create, or maybe just simply enjoy, with a little more room to breathe? Remember, tools like this aren't about being more productive. They're about being more present. So what could that look like?